Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my blog. And this is either on the scuba diving or searching for. What you're looking at is the quick glove system, and in this case, it's for my Pinnacle Liberator. These, depending on where you're looking at, this is probably $300 worth of glove adding to your dry suit. One side you got your quick clamp set up for the wrists on the suit, and then you have the quick glove, which is what you got to attach to that quick clamp. Depending on what suit you have, you may have a quick cuff, because the cuff can be pulled off of it for a quick change out. If it's for the clamp, you've got a solid wrist seal. You'll have to have it, you got to have it taken off. It can't be just disconnected. So depending on what suit you have. In my case, I don't have a quick cuffs. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to go ahead and get the quick glove set up at the moment. As you can see, I've already done it on this one here, and I'm going to go ahead and do a quick demonstration as to how to get this together. It took me a little while to figure this out, because I kept thinking you were using this to clamp this on and it would pull out. So that's not the case. This is so you can release the glove from the quick clamp. So first thing what you got to do, you got to buy both kits. They're individual. Sorry about that. And then the gloves are actually separate too. So you got to get quick cuff or the quick glove set, and you got to buy the gloves separate, and then you got to get the quick cuff set up. And that can go either way. Once you get that, then you can use it on the quick cuff or on that dry suit. So we're going to go ahead and do this first. You get two inner rings, and it depends on the thickness of your glove. If you use this and then it pulls out of here, then you're going to want to go and use the thicker one. If it's still thin, then you can wrap this with tape and make it thicker. All right. So, and then of course with a quick cuff, you've got like 3 of these, depending on the thickness of your cuff on your dry suit. So what you want to do, I'm doing quick, is put your arm in the sleeve of your dry suit, from the fabric of the cuff to the ring of the glove. You want to have your ring. All right. So you'll have to adjust that as you go forward. Right now, I'm just going to go ahead and get this set up. I'm using the blue ring is what I did. You need to put it inside your cuff, and I went by this writing here on it, and get this in here like so. And it kind of wants to move around on you, so you're going to have to adjust it. And you want to try and get it somewhat square around the inside here. I push it in just a little bit further than I think I need it, because what happens is when you're trying to get it inside that, it moves. Okay. All right. Next step, you're going to take this ring here, and this has got threads on it, and it's got an O-ring. And what this does, this is the O-ring that's going to press into, this one's on your cuff, and then it's going to push in, and it's going to seal over that O-ring. And that's how that works. Okay. Now with this, you got this inside area, and that's what this ring here is going to do. So you're going to take your cuff, you're going to push it back in there. And that's going to be pretty. You want to make sure you don't have any, once it's in there, it's going to be, you're not going to have any overlapping, okay? So now what you're going to do is you're going to push this inside here. Now they kind of recommend you put it on a flat surface and then shove it in. But I've found you can just go ahead and put it at an angle and then push it in, okay? So pull it in tight, right? Okay, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Get that ring in there, and then it's pushed in tight. I got my glove on. And now what you want to make sure is that when you're pulling on this, it doesn't pull out, okay? Now to get it pulled back out, if you need to adjust it, it's simple. You just push from the inside out, okay? And it'll pull it right back out. So then you make your adjustment, again, inside the sleeve. I want to go a little bit, but you try and keep it square all the way around. That's pretty good, I think. Push back in, keep those like so, and then we'll do it again. Line it up kind of on an angle. In one side's in already, and then just shove it on the outside. It will kind of roll back out on you, right? So you may have to adjust it again. And it did. I had mine kind of right up on the line, didn't I? Yeah. Kind of going by that. Roll back out. Okay, push it back. Set the ring back in there a little further. You wind up having to play with it a little bit because it doesn't want to stay inside. In there like so. Alright. You're going off to an angle on me. Stay square. Alright. Just sleeve back in there. And it'll probably wander back out, which is okay. Because that's what I assumed it would do, and then you just play with it. Okay, I like that. Okay, so with that like so, now what you're going to want to do, okay, it's going to be pretty good. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take that ring. Now what I got confused on is I thought this was going over this, like so, and then you were going to tighten this down, and that was going to keep that seal in there. It doesn't. That's not what it is. This is what it is. This is how it stays. It stays there now. That's it. Okay. This, on the other hand, is going to go in. You're going to flip this around. You're going to push it over that O-ring. Okay. Be careful. You don't want to mess that O-ring up. They do give you spare O-rings. And then get that over the O-ring. There it goes. Plop. Pop the O-ring out. All right. Okay. Oh, O-ring's back in there. All right. Now, what this does is it'll spin up. It'll spin up on its threads now. Okay. Take the thread, spin it all the way up. Okay. So now you got your O-ring. Here's your O-ring. Don't want to get any grease or anything on it. You want to be able. It needs to just stay dry. The glove is set up just like so. And then what you're going to do is we'll go to the next step as soon as I put this in the suit. So this is a similar setup. You're gonna have one of these on the inside of that cuff, and then you're gonna go ahead and shove the cuff through here. Okay, and then you're going to pull it up, and it's going to go tight on this ring, on the ring, and then that's going to be attached to your dry suit, just like so. Okay, so now what you're going to do is, once it's on the suit, these are going to come together. This piece here is going to go over that O-ring. You're going to go around and get it tight. It's going to slide over that O-ring, like so. You're going to go flush right up against the back. And that's that. And now you have your dry glove on your suit. So when you decide to get out of your dry suit, you'll take this ring and then you're going to spin it. Okay? And what that's doing is it's pushing off the O-ring. That's all that ring is for. It gets your suit separated from your ring. And there you go. Now you're off of your dry suit, and now you can pull your glove off. That's it. So when you get your kits, it's going to give you your instructions on how to do that. And like I said, there's two different cuffs that you're dealing with. Your quick clamp is for the dry suit that your cuff is attached to the suit. It's glued, stitched, or whatever to it. Then you have what's called a quick cuff, which is set up on the cuff with the pretty much the same scenario as doing this. It presses onto the suit and is pressed in, and then if for some reason it rips or whatever, you can do a quick replacement of that cuff, where if it's sewn or glued to it, you've got to remove it completely. So that's where the quick clamp comes in, and then you got your quick cuff. So that's all I have to do is you got to get your glove, you got to buy your gloves, and you got to buy the clamp kit, and then you'll go ahead and do the exact same thing and buying that kit for the cuff. So this has to come all the way back up again. You gotta make sure this is all the way up when you go to put that cuff in there. If not, you're not gonna be flush up here, and then you'll have to you're gonna leak. So all right, so if you like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and we'll catch you on the next, either my scuba vlog or searching for. And then we're going to do the same thing to the dry suit cuff.